Hey YouTube, here we are, doing a little bullet concentricity to get rid of bullet runout on my hand loads. I'm using the Hornady Concentricity Tool, and I've already inserted a cartridge, and if I take and spin this, you'll see that it's off by about, well, let's see, there's one, there's two, almost 3/1000ths, of an inch. I want it to be as zero as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and turn this until I get some tension put on it. I won't put a lot. I'll run it up to about 10/1000ths and then turn it pretty much right back down. And you will notice that the dial is no longer at zero because the bullet has changed position. And if I take and re-zero this, I run, right there's zero. Alright, so we got zero set. Now if I take and turn this, it goes up to what, 1/1000th, maybe just a touch over. Right there's 1/1000ths, just a hair over, and back to zero. So I have taken and gotten my bullet concentricity down, or my bullet runout down to 1/1000th of an inch. Doing this one-handed. I normally would, not be doing it one-handed, but now this one I just now stuck in here, and look there. I actually had one that was pretty much already within the 1/1000th of an inch that I'm perfectly okay with. Getting it perfectly zero's possible, but there's going to be always a little bit of bullet run out no matter what. Oop, oop. Alright, get this one in there, and looks like that's zero. And we got one just over 1/1000th of an inch. I'm not going to worry about doing this one either. And I got a few more bags here that I need to go through, but that is how you use the bullet concentricity tool from Hornady to, get rid of your bullet run out, which is definitely going to improve accuracy and everything. So once you put a cartridge in here, which here I'll grab another one and I'll show you guys one more time how to do this if I can get the damn bag open. The only reason why I have these in bags is because these are going to be for figuring out bullet seating depth on the girlfriend's rifle. Alright, so right there is a zero, so let's get that set to zero. And we're going to go and turn it, and it's 2/1000ths, so back down to zero. Take and turn this little thumb screw, apply a little bit of pressure, release the pressure, and you can see that it moved ever so slightly. It's just short of 1/1000th of an inch. And if I turn this, let's see if we can find a true zero here. Alright, so right there's zero, and now it's about 1/1000th and a half. So that is all you have to do to get rid of bullet run out and help improve accuracy on your hand loads. Have a good one. Because while I was doing some more cartridges of my 7mm rim mags, that I wanted to show how far out of whack just even hand loads or even factor loads could end up being. I ran across this one cartridge that I need to get rid of the bullet run out, and if I run it up here, you can see it's almost 9/1000ths of an inch out of whack. I mean, that's a huge amount. So let's run it back down here to what I've got set as pretty much 0, and it's on 0. And let's see how much of that I can get rid of. I've had issues in the past not being able to get it below about 3/1000ths, maybe even 2/1000ths when it's that far out. But we're going to find out. Alright, so I made at least a 3/1000ths difference just from my start point. So let's go ahead and re-zero that. Let's see how far out of whack that is. There's 2, there's 3. I got it down to 3/1000ths so far. Let's see if I can get any more out of it. Put some pressure on it. Let it sit for a second. And we'll just slowly take the pressure back off. And the bullet didn't move anymore. Let's see if we can see what happens. Nope, doesn't look like it's going to straighten out any more than it already is. It's right at the 3/1000ths. So that just gives you an idea of how far out of whack your bullet runout can be.